know that your Toyota might be hiding features that even the dealership doesn't tell you? That's right. Whether it's little-known tech tricks or surprising quirks, Toyota has embedded unexpected surprises in its vehicles. Rumor has it that these hidden features were designed for specific users in mind, but Toyota never confirmed, leaving the rest of us in the dark until now. Today, we're diving into 7 surprising things on your Toyota you never knew existed. Stick around because some of these could totally change how you use your car. The mysterious buzz in your Toyota. So you've parked your Toyota in the garage, only to return later and hear a strange buzzing sound. Weird, right? Most drivers assume it's a malfunction, or worse, that their car is haunted. But before you jump to conclusions, here's the lowdown. That buzzing is no malfunction. It's actually a sign of Toyota's advanced engineering. This noise comes from something called the evaporative emission system, a behind-the-scenes mechanism working to keep your vehicle as eco-friendly as possible. The evap system's job is to trap fuel vapors before they escape into the atmosphere, ensuring minimal environmental impact. The sound you're hearing is the evap system's vacuum pump. Every once in a while, after you've turned off the car, the pump activates to check for leaks. It's a sort of self-test, keeping your Toyota in compliance with emission standards. This feature started showing up in models from the mid-2000s, but few Toyota owners know about it. And here's where things get controversial. Some believe this feature was originally intended only for select eco-conscious markets, yet now it's standard across Toyota's lineup, even in models that don't prioritize green features. Toyota keeps this feature under wraps, and while there's no official statement on why, some speculate that revealing too much about the evap system might make Toyota owners paranoid. But once you know the truth, there's nothing to worry about. So the next time you hear that mysterious buzz, just know it's your Toyota's way of saying, "I've got you covered." Hidden fuel cap hook, a paint saver you didn't know about. If there's one thing every Toyota owner dreads, it's the gradual wear and tear on the car's exterior. We all know the feeling. You're filling up your tank and there's just nowhere to put the fuel cap. Most people let it dangle, unaware that over time, it will start to scratch up the paint around the gas door. But what if Toyota thought of a fix for this annoying problem and just never told us about it? Believe it or not, some models have a tiny hook or holder inside the fuel door specifically for hanging the fuel cap while you're at the pump. This clever little addition might sound trivial, but think about how much it can save your paint job over time. No more scratches or paint chips. Just a simple, secure place to hang the cap. So why isn't this feature common knowledge? Rumor has it that Toyota wants you to discover this on your own. Maybe it's their way of making Toyota ownership feel more personal, like uncovering an Easter egg in a video game. But here's the reality. Tons of Toyota owners have no idea this feature even exists. Even stranger, some salespeople at dealerships don't seem to know about it either. Next time you're refueling, take a look inside your fuel door. If you see a small hook, consider it a hidden gift from Toyota, meant to keep your paint looking pristine. Who knew such a tiny detail could make such a big difference? And hey, if you're into car tips like this, don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening discoveries. Unlock all doors with a long press, the hidden hack in your smart key. Toyota's smart key entry system is designed for convenience. We all know the basics. You touch the handle, and the driver's door unlocks instantly. But did you know there's more to it? With just a little tweak in how you use the smart key, you can unlock all the doors at once. Here's how. By simply holding your hand on the handle for a few extra seconds, the entire car will unlock. This feature isn't widely advertised, making it one of Toyota's best-kept secrets. Why the mystery, though? Some say Toyota designed this feature with families in mind, but chose not to widely advertise it, preferring to keep it as a special feature for the more intuitive drivers out there. A bit strange, right? Imagine how useful it would be to have all the doors unlocked as soon as you touch the handle, especially when you have kids or groceries in tow. Instead of fumbling with buttons on the key fob, you could simply activate all doors by holding the handle. It's as if Toyota created a mini cheat code but decided not to publicize it. Some drivers even claim this feature works inconsistently, depending on the model and year. For some, it's a game changer. For others, it's an infuriating mystery. But here's the trick. You have to hold your hand on the handle for precisely 3 seconds. No more, no less. Anything less than that, and you'll just unlock the driver's door. This hidden trick is one of those details Toyota leaves you to discover on your own, and it's definitely worth experimenting with next time you approach your car. Eco-climate mode, the secret to ultimate fuel fuel efficiency. Toyota's eco-driving mode is popular among drivers who aim to maximize fuel efficiency by adjusting the engine's performance and throttle response. But there's another layer here that most Toyota owners don't know about: eco-climate mode. This hidden feature can make a big difference, especially if you're spending a lot of time on the road in city traffic. Yet Toyota doesn't talk much about it, and the reason behind that is a bit of a mystery. Eco-climate mode specifically targets the car's climate control system rather than its driving dynamics. When activated, this mode adjusts your car's fan speed, air conditioning intensity, and temperature controls to consume less fuel. This reduces the strain on your car's electrical systems, especially when you're driving at low speeds or idling at traffic lights. While eco mode for driving is straightforward and well known, eco-climate mode remains lesser known, and few drivers realize the fuel savings it offers. Here's where it gets interesting. Some Toyota owners say they only discovered eco-climate mode by accident, noticing that their air conditioning seemed a little less intense on certain drives. Toyota's user manual mentions it briefly, but it's almost as if Toyota is hiding it in plain sight. In fact, it's so under the radar that some Toyota dealerships don't even know about it. Some drivers wonder if Toyota designed this feature for specific regions or markets and chose to leave it as an Easter egg for owners to discover on their own. The mystery deepens with rumors among Toyota enthusiasts. Some speculate that eco-climate mode was initially created for Toyota's eco-friendly lineup and markets that prioritize green technology. In hot regions, where air conditioning is used heavily, a feature that scales back AC use without sacrificing comfort would be a big selling point. But now, it's standard in more Toyota models, without much fanfare from the company. Many believe Toyota feared backlash from consumers, who might misinterpret this as an AC downgrade or limitation. So instead of promoting it, they left it quietly in the system, almost as a bonus feature for curious drivers to find. To activate eco-climate mode, you typically need to enable your vehicle's overall eco-driving mode, then look for a climate or eco-climate option in the settings. Depending on your model, you might also see a notification on your infotainment screen that lets you know eco-climate is on. Once it's active, you may notice the air feels slightly less cool, but not enough to impact comfort, especially not when you're driving in typical city traffic. Toyota's goal here was simple: provide comfort while reducing fuel use, specifically in situations where cars are least efficient, like in stop-and-go traffic. By using eco-climate mode, drivers in urban environments or hot climates could see noticeable fuel savings over time. In fact, some reports from Toyota enthusiasts suggest that the savings could be as high as 5 to 10% of typical fuel consumption on a hot day, a huge plus when gas prices are high. But not everyone is thrilled with eco-climate mode. Drivers in colder regions, for example, sometimes report that the mode makes their cabin take longer to heat up in the winter. And while this isn't always an issue, it can be an inconvenience for those who rely on quick heating during cold starts. This has led to further speculation that Toyota originally designed this feature for warm weather regions, where air conditioning adjustments are more useful. Hybrid owners are among eco-climate mode's biggest fans, claiming that it gives them a bit of extra mileage and aligns well with their already eco-focused lifestyle. But for other drivers, the reaction is mixed. Some love it, others find it unnecessary or even inconvenient. So the next time you're sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic, consider activating eco-climate mode. It's Toyota's quiet way of offering you added efficiency without drawing too much attention to it. And if you're one of the lucky few who has this hidden feature, you may find it becomes a staple in your driving routine, especially when fuel prices soar. Smart Flow Mode, the genius airflow hack you didn't know you needed. Imagine this: you're driving solo in your Toyota, and while you feel perfectly comfortable in the driver's seat, your car's climate system is working to keep the entire cabin at a consistent temperature. This approach is great for group trips, but it's a bit of a waste if you're the only one in the car. Toyota's Smart Flow mode is designed to solve this issue by intelligently adjusting airflow based on which seats are occupied. It's like a custom-tailored climate control experience that keeps your car efficient and comfortable. So how does Smart Flow mode actually work? As soon as you start your car and set your preferred climate controls, Smart Flow mode springs into action. Toyota's cabin sensors can detect where passengers are seated, and it directs airflow only to those areas. This means if you're driving solo, Smart Flow mode focuses on the driver's seat and reduces airflow to empty seats. If a front passenger joins you, it adjusts accordingly to ensure they're comfortable too, but it won't direct airflow to unoccupied areas like the back seats. This energy saving mode doesn't just add comfort, it's also about efficiency. By focusing airflow only on occupied seats, Smart Flow mode requires less energy from the car, which can save a small but meaningful amount of fuel over time. It's especially useful in hybrid models, where every bit of energy efficiency counts, but it's available in various Toyota vehicles. Interestingly, Toyota doesn't often talk about Smart Flow mode, leading many to wonder why. Some owners report that they only discovered it by accident, noticing the Smart Flow icon on their climate display. Toyota dealerships aren't always up to speed on this feature, and it's common for salespeople to skip over it during orientation. Some Toyota owners feel like it's almost hidden by design, a quiet nod to eco-conscious drivers who dig deeper into their car's capabilities. And here's where the controversy kicks in. Some drivers in colder climates claim Smart Flow mode is less effective when heating the car. This has led to a debate among Toyota fans about whether the feature was designed more for hot climates than cold ones. Hybrid enthusiasts especially love the mode, claiming it's perfect for maximizing efficiency, while drivers in snowy regions sometimes feel the mode doesn't deliver as much warmth to the whole cabin. It's as if Toyota built the feature for one type of climate, then quietly made it available everywhere without fully addressing regional differences. There's another theory floating around among Toyota aficionados that Smart Flow mode was developed with electric vehicles in mind, especially for future Toyota hybrids and EVs. By managing energy usage more precisely, Smart Flow could set the foundation for the climate systems in fully electric Toyotas. While there's no official confirmation on this, the speculation adds an extra layer of intrigue to an already fascinating feature. To activate Smart Flow mode, locate the Climate button on your dashboard or infotainment system, then toggle through the options until you see Smart Flow highlighted. Keep in mind that it's most effective when you're alone or with one passenger in the front seat. If you have a full car, turning off Smart Flow mode might be a better choice to ensure everyone gets equal airflow. And here's a little pro tip: if you regularly drive solo or with just one passenger, Smart Flow mode can become a go-to feature for daily commutes, especially if you're looking to save on gas. It's a subtle but effective way to reduce energy consumption without compromising comfort, something Toyota quietly excels at with their advanced engineering. In the end, Smart Flow mode is another example of Toyota's thoughtful approach to efficiency, quietly hiding clever features that make a real difference in fuel usage. While it may not be everyone's favorite feature, it's a valuable tool for those who know about it, proving once again that Toyota always has a few tricks up its sleeve. Linked windshield wipers and headlights. Have you ever been caught driving in unexpected rain or fog, struggling to see clearly as your visibility quickly decreases? Toyota has come up with a clever solution in many of its models: linked windshield wipers and headlights. This feature is designed to automatically turn on your headlights whenever you activate your wipers, giving you an extra layer of visibility in low light conditions. It's one of those set it and forget it features that can make all the difference when driving in poor weather conditions. So how does this feature work? To activate it, your headlights need to be set to auto mode. When it senses the wipers are in use, your Toyota's system will assume that visibility is compromised and automatically switch on the headlights to help you see better and to make your car more visible to other drivers. Some Toyota models even go a step further by adjusting the brightness of the instrument panel when this feature is activated, ensuring that you're not only safer but also less distracted by the car's internal lighting. This feature might seem straightforward, but here's the twist: it's not universal across all models or markets. In fact, there's a bit of a mystery around why Toyota doesn't make this feature available on every model, given its clear safety benefits. Some Toyota fans speculate that the decision is based on regional laws or regulations, which may dictate different standards for automatic lights and wipers. However, the actual reason Toyota withholds this feature from certain models is still unclear, leaving some owners in the dark, literally. The story doesn't end there. Rumor has it that Toyota originally developed this linked system for luxury markets, where premium features are highly valued, and then trickled it down to more mainstream models. This trickle-down tech approach means that some Toyota owners may be driving vehicles equipped with this feature without even realizing it. Toyota hasn't openly promoted the feature, possibly to avoid overshadowing its higher-end models, where automatic lighting and wiper features were initially exclusive. And if you're driving a newer Toyota model, this feature might already be included by default. However, if your vehicle doesn't have it, you might still have the option to add it through Toyota's accessory packages, though this can be a bit pricey. Regardless, it's a feature that's worth its weight in gold during those unexpected downpours or foggy mornings. One thing to know is that not all Toyota owners are fans of this linked system. Some drivers feel that the automatic lighting can be overly sensitive, activating the headlights even in light mist or drizzle when it's not necessary. This has led to mixed reactions from Toyota owners, with some appreciating the added convenience and others finding it unnecessary. If you're not a fan of automatic systems, you can simply turn off the auto mode on your headlights, though you'll miss out on the automatic link with the wipers. Overall, linked wipers and headlights are another example of Toyota's commitment to safety and convenience. It's a small feature, but it can make a big difference when you're driving in challenging weather. And for those who like the idea of a car that thinks on their behalf, this feature adds a touch of intelligence to every drive. Reversible rear floor deck. For Toyota owners who value versatility and cleanliness, this one's a game changer. Introducing the reversible rear floor deck, a feature designed specifically to make life easier when transporting a variety of cargo. But here's the catch. It's available mainly in Toyota RAV4s and a few select models, leaving other Toyota owners out of luck. The reversible rear floor deck is a dual-sided cargo area floorboard, featuring a plush carpeted side and a rugged plastic side. You can flip it over depending on the type of cargo you're hauling, giving you an option that matches your needs for any trips. So why would you need a reversible floor deck? Let's say you're headed out on a camping trip and you're bringing along gear that might be a bit rough on your interior, like tents, coolers, or muddy hiking boots. By flipping the floor deck to the rugged plastic side, you create a surface that's easier to clean and more resistant to damage. This plastic surface can handle all the dirt, grime, and moisture without leaving stains or causing lasting damage to your interior. When you're ready to head back to everyday life, you can flip it back to the carpeted side for a more refined look. What makes this feature even more interesting is that it seems to be another one of Toyota's hidden perks, not often mentioned in the manual or during the sales process. Many Toyota owners discover it by accident while exploring their car's trunk space. And here's the theory behind that. Some speculate that Toyota created this feature with the intention of marketing it to the adventure-loving demographic, specifically targeting outdoorsy buyers who are more likely to use the rugged side. However, instead of widely advertising it, they left it as an Easter egg for RAV4 owners to stumble upon. The reversible floor deck has generated mixed reactions from Toyota fans. Some RAV4 owners swear by it, using it every time they go on a road trip or outdoor excursion. They love the flexibility it provides and the fact that it protects their cargo area from wear and tear. Others, however, find it unnecessary, preferring a dedicated cargo mat that covers the entire trunk area instead. For those who want extra protection, Toyota offers cargo liners that fit perfectly over the reversible deck, providing even more durability and ease of cleaning. One unexpected benefit of this feature is its practicality for pet owners. Many RAV4 owners with dogs say they flip the floor deck to the plastic side when transporting their pets. It's easier to clean up after muddy paws or shed fur, and it keeps the carpet side in pristine condition. For some, the plastic side is a lifesaver when it comes to post-adventure cleanup, eliminating the need for a vacuum and a thorough scrubbing after every trip. But despite its versatility, this feature has one downside. It's not universal across all Toyota models. Some Toyota fans feel that it should be a standard feature, especially in models marketed for outdoor or family use. They argue that a reversible rear floor deck could be a valuable addition to other Toyota SUVs and crossovers, where owners frequently use the cargo area. However, Toyota has kept it mostly limited to the RAV4 and a handful of other models. This has led to some debate in the Toyota community, with fans requesting the feature in future models. There's even speculation that Toyota could roll it out more widely if demand continues to grow. For RAV4 owners and those who have this feature, using the reversible floor deck is as easy as lifting the floor panel and flipping it over. It snaps right back into place, giving you a clean and durable surface within seconds. The feature might seem simple, but it's another example of Toyota's smart design philosophy, adding practical details that make everyday life easier, even if they don't shout it from the rooftops. If you own a RAV4 or another Toyota with this feature, consider yourself lucky. The reversible rear floor deck is a hidden gem that offers flexibility, protection, and ease of use that other Toyota owners wish they had. And if you're ever planning an outdoor adventure, a move, or simply a pet-filled car ride, you'll appreciate having this clever option to protect your car's cargo area. And there you have it, 7 surprising things on your Toyota you never knew existed. From hidden hooks and climate tricks to clever storage solutions, Toyota has packed its cars with features that make every drive smarter, safer, and just a bit more exciting. These little known secrets prove that sometimes the best parts of your car aren't the flashy upgrades, but the thoughtful details designed to make life easier. If you loved learning these Toyota tricks, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned because who knows what other car secrets are hiding under the hood. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, where we uncover even more surprising details about the cars we love. Drive safe and happy discovering.